guys. So I hope you all have had fantastic lives so far. Recently I've been addicted to Once Upon a Time, which means that within a 24-hour more or less span, I watched the first 16 episodes of season 1 on Netflix, which is a little but it happens. If you haven't seen the show or heard of it, which would be magic in itself, Once Upon a Time is basically the grim versions of the fairy tales, but they're all connected either through the evil queen from Snow White, her name is Regina in the show, or through Rumpelstiltskin, who, if you don't remember, he's the one who the woman had to guess his name, and if she didn't, he'd get her firstborn child or something along those lines. I don't remember the exact, I don't want to say myth, but can't really call it a fairy tale either. But no, the show's really good. One of the stars who plays Snow White / Mary Margaret Blanchard is Jenny Goodwin. She was something borrowed, I think. She was the Rachel or something along those lines. I don't know, I think she's a really good actress. And I really just think the show is interesting. The plot of the show is that there's all these fairy tale characters, and they had a curse go through the Enchanted Forest / other places in that area, because I can't give it away for you if you haven't seen it. And so they're all trapped in our world, and they're all trapped in a small town called Storybrooke, and none of them can leave Storybrooke. But the kicker there is that Snow White and Prince Charming's daughter is supposed to come and save all of them. So, if you haven't seen it, go and watch it. It's really good. And leave now while I fangirl. Totally just, Emma is perfect. I just started season 2. I'm on episode 4. I think that's the one I just finished, the crocodile. The one where Killian Jones, Captain Hook, first shows up. Oh my god, Captain Hook. Okay. Yeah, no, he's perfect. He's evil, but he's perfect. And just, oh my god. And Snow Charming happens all the time. And, whenever Catherine was on the show, I'm pretty sure she's not going to show up again. I don't know where she went or what happened to her, but I'm pretty sure she's not showing up because I haven't seen her since before the curse was broken. So, but she makes me angry. I believe I described her as an annoying little whiny twat. Excuse my language, but I don't like her. She's annoying. Speaking of annoying characters, can we just talk about Aurora? She makes me angry. Ugh. And then Mulan. You think they'd, hide that better? As soon as I saw her armor with Philip, I was like, that's gotta be Mulan or Shang or somebody. And then I saw her hands when she went to touch the race little medallion thing or whatever, and I was like, it's Mulan. It's all good. And just, I feel Henry and Aurora remind me slightly of Jubilee from X-Men. And in the words of Jenna Marbles, they're just no Jubilee, no Henry, no Aurora, you stay here so you don't get in trouble. But they're just no, let's go do this. Then Henry gets trapped in a mine, and Aurora goes and tries to kill it, and Snow White, that's a good idea. What are they thinking? I don't understand. Seriously, some of these people make me so angry. And then, somebody said they don't like Rumpelstiltskin, and I wanted to punch them in the face. I love Rumpelstiltskin. Love him. Don't like Mr. Gold. I realize they're the same person, but they are not. Don't tell me they are, because they are not. Because Rumple and Belle are perfect, and yeah, because I'm Belle, so we might as well just not. But no, I'm really excited to catch up with season 3 and get to see Never Never Land, because I'm really excited to see Ariel, because I'm also the Little Mermaid. But I've always been definitely a Belle fan, because when I was little, she's one of the few true brunette princesses she's actually one of the few princesses who's actually really self-reliant and no princes. I mean, yes, she gets her prince in the end, but she's that one who's ha, no, I'm going to do what I want to do, and y'all can go do what y'all need to do. But that's why I kind of liked Belle, like, my entire life. And this new, like, Once Upon a Time Belle is kind of something different for me, because they tell her, no, you're not going to go with this guy just to save our kingdom. But she's like, you know what? My kingdom needs me, so I'm going to just go with him. See y'all later, or never. And then in Storybrooke, she's just like, Rumple's like, come back with me, I will keep you safe. And she's like, no, bro, you're not honest with me, you're not good to me, I'm done. And then her dad's like, I will keep you safe. And she's over here like, no, you tried to make me forget everything and put me back under the curse. I'm not going to deal with you either. So I'm going to go leave, and I'm going to go be a librarian and live at Granny's. So now she's a librarian. I think that's so cool. Because what is better than getting to read all day? I mean, obviously that's not what librarians do, but I mean, that's kind of your job, is to read these books so that people can get book recommendations from you. So, I mean, I think she's pretty friggin' awesome. And Emma's perfect as well, because she's just all for Henry, even though he's a little crazy and died once. I don't even know what went down there. Magic. I guess that's the only way to explain things in Storybrooke. Also, since this is the Excuse Me While I Fangirl episode of Kenzie's channel, then we might as well just Frozen, okay? Yeah, tomorrow's Thanksgiving. Guess what comes out? Disney's Frozen. All of you know how I like a Disney. And Idina Menzel voiced Elsa. So guess who's going to go see Frozen this weekend? I thought about going to see Catching Fire, because Josh Hutcherson is perfect as well. He's going to live in my mansion with Jamie Campbell-Bower and Chris Pines and the kid who plays Finnick. But Idina Menzel is better. And music. And just, Frozen is perfect. Supposedly it's kind of a wicked thing where Elsa's evil, but she doesn't mean to be evil, and I don't know. I haven't heard any of the music yet, so that's probably what I'm going to go do after I finish season 2. Don't tell my parents. Just kidding. They already know. But no, yeah, so most of this the next day, sorry, my hair's doing crazy things today. But probably the next day or two, I'm going to be listening to Frozen music, because I love Idina Menzel, and I've only heard like this much of one song on Instagram. But also, while we're talking about my fangirl stuff, the Mortal Instruments City of Ashes movie, filming has been stalled. I don't know why, but I read it somewhere and I'm rather upset. I can't tell you why. It's probably because they can't find someone good enough to play Raphael. Yeah, so if you haven't read those books, go away, because, yeah, you're going to hear spoilers. I'm actually reading City of Heavenly Fire right now, because I never finished that series. I still need to read Clockwork Princess as well. My friend has Clockwork Angel right now. Yeah, that sounds about right. And I'm just, like, frustrated with everyone in those books, because I just want to punch somebody in the face all the time. Sebastian. No. I'm done with him. Want to punch him in the face. First met him, I was like, cool, new boy for Clary. But then, no. He's not okay. In City of Ashes, I was all for shipping incest, because it was Jace and Clary. But Sebastian and Clary, it ain't happening. It's not cute. He's not cute. I'm just to the part where after Jace has taken Clary to wherever he and Sebastian hide out in their little bachelor pad or whatever you want to call it. And it's friggin' Sebastian cracks me up, because Clary, like, walks in his room and he's like, what are you doing in my room? And then Jace shows up and he's like, hugging Clary, whatever. And Jace is like, what are you doing, man? Why are you hugging her? And he was like, I can't hug my sister. And he was like, you hug people? So I forgot to bake a casserole. What?